Heather. Good morning, Heather.
Good morning.
My name is ATM Ree with All Time Media. Our whole purpose is giving a voice out to the voiceless. Tell me about yourself, Heather.
I'm just a 29-year-old girl. I live in Philly. I have one kid. He's great. And yeah, I have two sisters, one brother,
Okay.
a mom who plays mom and dad and is excellent at it.
Okay.
And yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. So Heather, are you from the Kensington section of Philadelphia?
Port Richmond.
Port Richmond?
Yes.
What bring you to this side?
Money. I need to make money for my stuff.
What's your stuff, if you don't mind me asking?
Dope and hard.
Dope and hard. Is that the addictions that you're dealing with right now at the moment?
Yes.
Okay. And you're only 29, Heather, correct?
Yes.
How long have you been using them substances for?
Since I was 18.
18?
Mm-hmm.
How did you get started? Like, how you get to introduce to them, hard drugs?
A co-worker. I was hanging out with someone at work. She did it. So,
Co-worker?
yes, I was hanging out with a coworker and she was doing it and I just tried it. I mean, she didn't ask me to try it. She actually told me the opposite. She told me not to do it.
Oh, man.
Right, because, yeah, everyone once said, like, when I tell people the story, they're all like, oh my God, she's horrible. And it's not her.
Yeah.
It was my decision. She told me not to do it. I got it on my own, alone. I wasn't with her when I got it.
So what motivated you? Like, what pushed you? Was you going through some things, Heather, or what?
I feel stupid saying this, but I was young, so, keep that in mind.
Yeah.
But at that time in my life, I just wanted to try everything at least once.
Okay, like a YOLO type of thing.
Yeah.
Like YOLO. Oh,
Yeah.
man. The YOLO era was bad, huh?
Right.
So, alright, so you got them addictions going on. You said a coworker. What type of job was you doing when you met the girl?
Waitressing. I was at
waitressing.
diner.
Okay. All right. So now you're out here in Kensington. How life has been dealing with this addiction, Heather?
Horrible, stressful.
Yeah. Very, right?
Overwhelming, annoying.
Are you homeless at the moment?
Sorta. I live in a tent, but it's a 12-person tent.
It's a huge tent.
It's big as shit. I have a futon in there, a dresser.
Okay, so you tent living. Is 12 people in that tent or what?
Oh, no, there's not 12 people in there. It's just me and my friend, another girl. But the size of it.
Oh, it could fit about 12 people.
Yeah, that's how many. So you could just imagine how it's big. We have a cat.
Yeah.
Litter box in there, food and water bowl.
Yeah.
Cat toys. Like, it's like a real room.
Oh, all right. All right. Please keep it together. Don't tell everybody. It's jealous people out here.
Right, yeah. And we're also the only ones that are there. Like, you come down and you'll see like a whole 15 tents all in a group, like under bridges and stuff. We don't have ours with anybody else. It's just ours.
Heather, when the last time you used?
Probably like 20 minutes ago.
Okay, so you tent living. Is 12 people in that tent or what?
Oh, no, there's not 12 people in there. It's just me and my friend, another girl. But the size of it.
Oh, it could fit about 12 people.
Yeah, that's how many. So you could just imagine how it's big. We have a cat.
Yeah.
Litter box in there, food and water bowl.
Yeah.
Cat toys. Like, it's like a real room.
Oh, all right. All right. Please keep it together. Don't tell everybody. You know, it's jealous people out here.
Right, yeah. And we're also the only ones that are there. Like, you come down and you'll see like a whole like 15 tents all in a group, like under bridges and stuff. We don't have ours with anybody else. It's just ours.
Heather, when the last time you used?
Probably like 20 minutes ago.
How do you intake your substances?
I smoke the crack and I skin pop the dope.
What's skin pop? Inject?
Yeah, but not into the vein.
So what's a skin pop? I don't really know the definition. If you could explain it.
Okay, did you ever get a flu shot or a vaccine?
Yeah.
That.
Okay, so you're not looking for a vein, you just put it in. Do it work that way?
It does, you just don't get the rush.
Okay.
But I still feel, everything else. And the rush, the shit out here lately ain't even worth going through all that because it ain't even all it's hyped up to be. You barely fucking feel it.
Is there a reason why you don't look for a vein when you're shooting up? You don't like dealing with the extra work or?
Yeah, basically. And my veins are like really, really, really hard.
Yeah.
Like every time I say that, there's always somebody that's like, I bet I could get you.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. But it's not.
So it's very hard to hit your veins.
Yeah. When I had a C-section, they had to put the IV to put me to sleep in my neck. Because the doctors couldn't get a vein anywhere.
So you got kids, Heather?
I have one.
Who they reside with if you out, here?
He was adopted. But they're very close. Yeah. Very close with us. They see my mom a couple times a month. They came over for her birthday. They come over on Christmas, Thanksgiving. They went to my nephew's birthday party. They're very open.
Something we haven't speak on, Heather. How do you make your money out here? You say you out here for money purposes to support your habit. What you do to earn your money?
Prostitution.
Wow. How long have you been doing that stuff for?
Since 2012. Since I'm 15.
Wait, 2012. How old was you in 2012? You're 20. 18. And you've been getting high since you was 18, right? Oh. So you've been doing it just to fund your habit since then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How you got introduced to that line of work? It's a dangerous game you playing, Heather.
A friend told me, or someone who I thought was a friend. I don't even remember that dumb bitch's name. Excuse my language.
No, you're good. Be yourself. It's an uncut, interview. Are you high right now, or are you a little tired? You nodding off a little bit, Heather.
I'm not nodding. I'm just closing my eyes.
Oh, closing your eyes. A little tired.
A little bit.
Have you been able to feed yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So you say you make your money through like prostitution and stuff, right? Them shoes that you got there, are they for that line of work that you do?
Yes.
Yeah. How's your experiences with that? Like, is it degrading? Do you feel bad about it? How do you feel you know, dating these men to make ends meet?
I feel like degrading and stuff, you know. But at the same, I don't know how I feel. I don't like doing it, I can tell you that much.
Yeah. You think it's an escape plan? You got an escape plan in order to get off the drugs and leave the line of work alone? Because, you know, it's unsafe in many ways. The prostitution life, working the corners, dealing with different strangers, Heather. I know, it's like I'm beating a dead horse, because I know you know all this stuff already. But you got any escape plan, Heather?
I don't know if this would be considered an escape plan, but I plan on getting a phone and trying to keep it and working through that.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's hard to keep a fucking phone down here. Just, what's today, Wednesday?
Mm-hmm. It's Wednesday.
Just on Monday, I closed my eyes for 10 fucking minutes and woke up without a purse.
Oh, man.
And both my phones were in there.
Oh, man. I'm sorry about that, Heather. Heather, have you ever gotten into any bad cars? Bad dates? Can you tell us your worst experience with that?
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about that? Okay, that's fine. You got people you trust out here, Heather? Like great friends? You got any type of support system? Any family members that still try to help you out?
I mean, my mom and my brother and my sisters are always there. And my
That's
niece,
great. That's great.
18 now. Yeah, I mean, my family never turned their back on me or anything, you know. They aren't gonna enable me. They're not gonna, you know, give me everything, and because if I had no consequences, then you know, you would never change. You would never want to stop doing something.
Yeah.
So if I was, you know, allowed to live with my mom and be around my family and see my kid and hang out with them on Christmas and different holidays and shit, I'll be getting high forever.
Yeah.
You know?
Heather.
Yes.
What's one of the craziest things you've seen in this neighborhood in Kensington? What's one of the craziest things you ever seen out here?
I don't know. I'm trying to, like, what do you mean by crazy? I'm trying
like
to...
unusual, like, you know, in Port Richmond, right? Something you won't see in Port Richmond that you've seen out here, and you was like, yo, that is crazy.
Oh, there was a girl literally in the middle of the street, balls ass naked, squatting down and peeing.
In the middle of the street.
Yep.
I heard the drugs make people do that.
Yeah, and when I woke her up, she had, I say wake her up because when I tapped her on her shoulder, it was like she saw a ghost or something. It was scary. I never saw anybody do that. It's weird. But she had no recollection of what she was doing, where she was, anything. Like, I tapped her and I was like, you are ass naked in the middle of Sedgley Avenue, because I was up that way more. And she was like, what, I am, and started like covering herself. She had no idea.
Heather, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's real crazy. Heather, you think you could ever, you know, quit prostituting and get a regular like 9 to 5 job, get back in the wait?
Yeah.
Once you make that step, get back into the waitress lifestyle, So you don't gotta, you know, do these dates with these strangers and stuff. You ever thought of that?
Yeah.
What's stopping you, Heather?
I don't know. Most places want drug tests and stuff. And just, I don't know. It's a lot. This is easy right now for my lifestyle. This goes hand in hand. It's money every day. It's quick money, you know. Whenever I need money, I could just go. I don't gotta be like, fuck, I gotta wait till Friday to get paid. You know?
You don't never have a hard time getting dates?
I mean, if I don't put myself together, yeah. But
Okay.
as long as I, you know, put myself together, I get picked up in, I'm not lying, 3 minutes.
Okay. Heather, what would you tell the kids, the young girls that's on these hard drugs, that's living in tents, that's prostituting, selling their bodies? What would you tell that 18-year-old girl that you was once? What advice would you give that little girl, Heather?
Run. Run the opposite way as fast as you can. Cause this shit ain't it.
Yeah. Heather, my name is ATM Ray with All Time Media. Our whole purpose is giving a voice out to the voiceless. Before we wrap it up, I got some Key Cow socks, comfortable socks. Shout out to Key Cow for partnering up with All Time Media to give right back. So you can pick however many you want. It don't matter. This is socks. Yeah. We ain't got no colorful ones this time. We usually have pink, purple, but you know. Alright. Alright, Heather, we out. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Join All Time Media's Patreon for exclusive content and behind the scenes content and face-to-face live video chat. Thank you, guys. The link is in the description below.